high, now we're rising up. Are you ready now? Turn it up. Are you ready for this? Oh, I can see my name under big lights. It sure looks good to me. I'm coming up now, I'm ready for the big time. I'm gonna be hard to beat. Oh, I'm a hard act to follow, got a big reputation. Oh, hold on, hold on, hold on now. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this now? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? There ain't no limit. Are you ready for this? Let me hear you sing it. Are you ready for this now? Serving up the heat. Are you ready for this? Now take it to the street. You ain't seen nothing like this now. Let me hear your hands clap. It's my time, I'm back on my feet now. I'm taking on the world. I never miss a beat, that's the way I roll. You can watch me doing it. Hold on, hold on, hold on now. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this now? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? There ain't no limit. Are you ready for this? Let me hear you sing it. Are you ready for this now? Serving up the heat. Are you ready for this? Now take it to the street. I can feel it coming. Can you feel it coming? You got one life, come on, take hold of it. That's right, now don't let go of it. Hold on, hold on, hold on now. Are you ready for this? There ain't no limit. Are you ready for this? Let me hear you sing it. Are you ready for this now? Serving up the heat. Are you ready for this? Now take it to the street. Are you ready for this? There ain't no limit. Are you ready for this? Let me hear you sing it. Are you ready for this now? Serving up the heat. Are you ready for this? Now take it to the street. Are you ready for this?
Good evening, race fans. We have championship racing right here at Talladega coming up tonight. Oh, man, hopefully it'll be as good as it was last night. What a show we had last night. Tonight's air temperature at the track is at 64 degrees, and hey, guess what? Track temperature, same, 64 degrees. Again, we are at Talladega Motor Speedway, and we are going to have it's going to be a damn good show. Right, Vern? Anyway, welcome in. We have qualifying going on as we speak. I cannot wait to get this going on. It is going to be good. Gonna be good. Tonight is our championship race for the Xfinity Car WFO Racing Network Championship. Co-sponsored and help-sponsored or partially sponsored or minutely sponsored by KDMS Radio Nation Radio on 21.4, 24 hours a day. And we have the blimp cam. Yep, again, sponsored by Amy Contracting. It's awful nice of them to do that. You're not qualifying tonight. Well, you're not qualified to qualify. How about that? Anyway, fans, we're going to get right back to it. But first, let's give our dedication to our country with a little bit of veteran tribute and the Pledge of Allegiance and our Star Spangled Banner. We'll be right back to racing right after this.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave, the brave.
There we go. There we go. Let's go racing. We got our qualifying in. It's not posted yet. I don't know what's going on with the timing.
I've been walking on the edge of a knife. I've been
All right.
for this all my life. I feel it in my veins, feel it in my blood. You know I can't stop till I'm good and done. I'm gonna push it harder, gonna climb up higher. It's like I just can't miss. I was made for this.
18 cars tonight, and we've got 18 cars battling it out tonight. But we can only reign one driver. One driver is champion. We're going to find out who that's going to be. I'm not really. Hold on here. Am I ahead of myself? Is that what's going on? Am I just ahead of myself? Why is this timing not working? I cannot have broken something so quickly. I mean, really? Come on.
I'm gonna push it harder, gonna climb up higher. It's like I just can't miss. I was made for this. I show the world I'm stronger. Prove it to 'em I'm a fighter. I can't help but win.
Stand by, chat.
Made for this.
Like there's something else you could be doing. Anybody out there? Can you guys give me a sound check? You guys, can you hear everything okay? I know. Denman, DMS, you're supposed to be doing this prior to the show. Prior. It's just so much easier to do it this way. Okay, why? We're just going to make it work. That's what we're going to do. We're just going to make it work. All right, I think I got that going now. All right. All right, let's go over our starting grid. I believe that's still not working, so I'm going to go by this. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. It wouldn't be the first time. On your pole is John Sanu in the 86 machine. On the outside of him is going to be the 77 of Garrett Helminger. I know I slaughtered that, but hey, easy on me. Number 6 car, Elsie Daly. He's going to be starting third. John T. Wimbish on the outside, going to be starting fourth. Rick Bergone going to be fifth on the inside in that 10 machine. Tommy Haynes in the 17 going to be riding on the outside. Chuck Sweeney going to starting off seventh. In the 75, Michael Atkins Jr. in the 41, going to be starting on the outside grid there in 8th. Michael McCauley in the 81 is going to be running around in 9th spot tonight. Ray Chest in 10th. Matt Egan in 11th in the 02. Cody Williams in the 12 in the 12th spot. 13th is going to be Richard Holland in the 31 car. Vern Bradley is going to be starting on the outside there in the 14 machine. Burt Wilson in 15. In the 70 machine in 15th. Glenn Jamison to his outside in the 16th position in the 63 car. Starting 17th tonight is going to be Hal Amy in the 3 car. Bill English is going to be starting on the outside, riding with him in the 52. And that is your lineup for this evening. At least, I hope so. Thank you there, Mike. I appreciate it. I may be a good broadcaster, but I'm not a very good counter. As obviously we see. So the official results, speaking of which, the official results from last night's fan vote. The number 3 car got 17 votes. The number 14 car got 15 votes. 24 got 12 votes, and 81 got 819. 81. Michael McCauley got 9 votes. How about that? Hal Amy is going off into the All-Star race. Okay, that finally it kicked in. Here we go. So don't forget to vote. We've got one more position tonight. Be sure, please, sure. Hey, Deanna, how you doing? Be sure to put All-Star in front. Wait, hold off on your driver of the day towards the end of the race, please. Please, pretty please. I'm going to ask you nicely. Not that it matters. All right, here we go. We're going to grid that up again, and we're going to go over. Here we go. John Sanu. John Sanu holding on the pole position. Garrett Hellinger, 77 on his outside. 6 of Elsie Daly going to be doing in there. On the outside of him is going to be the 56 of John Wimbish. Starting in 5th again, Rick Vergone. On the outside of him is going to be the 17 of Tommy Haynes. And we're on the way. Chuck Sweeney in 7th. Michael Atkins in the 41 machine, going to be starting 8th. Michael McCauley in the 81 machine is going to be starting on 9th. Raymond Chest is in your top 10. There is your top 10 starting lineup. Matt Egan and Cody Williams in behind that. Richard Holland and Vern Bradley going to be starting in behind them and 13th and 14th. Burt Wilson in the 70 machine, Glenn Jamison in the 63 in behind them. The number 3 machine of Hal Amy, Bill English in the 52, starting 17th and 18th. And is it me or can I just not get his car color up? Or does he have one? Not sure. Anyway, there is your racing for this evening. We're ready to go. The drivers are ready. The fans are ready. The pace car is on the track. We are moments away from going green. Pace car is off the track. We're waiting for 3 words. You know what they are. There they are, green, 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 and we are under race. All right, and here we're there, and we are already 1 lap down. There we go. Or 1 lap on. Yeah. Share DMS. Did you forget your brain tonight? I'm thinking I did. 77 of Garrett Helminger out in the front. John Sanu going to lay in behind him. And just behind him, and then you got your outside lane going. You got it. You got to have it here. I must say, man, I'm hoping for an exciting race like we did last night. Last night was a nail biter. You may have remembered Richard Holland going in and winning the win with .003 tenths of a second. There it is. There's your leader. Temporarily your leader. Hey, Cindy, good evening. How are you guys doing tonight? We've got the magic selfie stick cam going on. Big shout out to Garrett for holding that camera out for us so that we're able to get this view. Outside lane not seeming to be able to catch up, staying on pace. That outside lane is going to be John Wimbish. Tommy Haynes in behind him, and the 41 of Michael Atkins, and the 02. The 02, Matt Egan. They're riding on the outside, and they're battling up against Garrett Hellinger, John Sanu, and Elsie Daly in that number 6 machine right there. First shot from the mothership cam tonight. Vern Bradley going to dive down to that inside in there and get in behind Elsie Daly. It's like a snake, all weeble wobbles. It's a slinky. It's a slinky. It's an adorable toy. Raymond Chess in that 718 car going to drop down into the bottom line now. I got 1 vote, 2 votes. I got you. I got you. Thank you very much, Diana. Thank you, Cindy. See if I can't do a little bit better tallying tonight. I got my shoes and socks off at the beginning of the race. That way, in case I needed them. In case they're needed. Here we go. This is the pack right here. This is the race, guys. Oh, John Sanu going to dive down to the inside there. Not sure what happened there. He is definitely off pace. John Sanu dropping down to 15th spot. Let's take a ride along right here. Here is your points later. The 75 of Chuck Sweeney. Right in behind him, the 81 of Mike McCauley. Just to the outside, Glenn Jameson. With Rick Vergone in behind. All trying to catch up there to Burt Wilson there, and Vern Bradley up in front. Your race leader, Garrett Hellinger, is now dropping back. He's gone down to 11th. Riding along that outside wall. That's going to leave us a new race leader, Michael Atkins. Michael Atkins Jr. in the 41 machine. Come on, John, get that under control. There we go. Got it lined up. Got the 02 out on the outside, Matt Egan. I'm assuming that is going to be the 52 of Bill English there, right in behind him. No markings on that car. Oh, and then we got trouble. We got trouble. 56. He is going to be able to maintain and going to get back on the track. John Wimmer's doing a great job of handling it right there. No caution. No caution. Good evening, DMS. Oh, my God. Good evening, DD. Okay. Thank you very much. So we're going to go back down to John. Easy there, guys. Easy there. John Wimbish making it back up and right in behind English. Small incident there earlier involving those two. And look at this. The 77 of Garrett riding through the center again, moving towards the front. This is what it's looking like up front. Number 6 of Elsie Daly and Michael Atkins Jr. Michael Atkins Jr. got Matt Egan in that 02 car in for him for help. Elsie Daly going to drive up to the outside and let people by. Raymond Chast was in there giving him a hand. Now that inside lane's got a good groove going in. Bert Brownlee going to dive in behind the number 6 of Elsie Daly. There's your top 5 right there. Michael Atkins Jr., Matt Egan, Garrett Hellinger, John Wimbish, and Raymond Chast. Helmlinger. I'll get it right sometime next season. Garrett driving right back up there to the front, getting a good push over there by Raymond Chast. But Atkins Jr. is coming back, and Matt Egan is pushing him back towards. All-Star, thank you, Sakira. I got yours. Dee Dee, thank you. Helmer, I got you. 81. Thank you there. Adriana, I got you now for 14. Thank you. And look what we got coming up front right here. Where did they come from? You have the 70 of Burt Wilson and the 81 of Mike McCauley. And behind them, they got teammates of the 60 Glenn Jamison riding that outside rail. Some team power out riding on that right outside rail. Why can't I get that right? Riding the outside rail. Okay. Of course it's the right side, DMS. If it's the outside, God, do we got to teach you everything? Burt Wilson is going to drop down. He's going to drop down in front of the 718, and he is going to take the lead. 41, Michael Atkins Jr. diving down to the inside. Leaving room there. He's going to drive back in, get back in line. Got Glenn Jamieson pushing Michael McCauley towards the front. And that's going to be registered right there. Michael McCauley leading the race. Oh, no. Look at this. We got a triple tag team going on. The 8163 and the 70. Michael McCauley, Burt Wilson, and Glenn Jamieson doing their deal. I appreciate that. Thank you very much, Cindy. I very much appreciate that. Tagging down in fourth spot there, we are going to have the 0-2 of Mike Egan. There we go. We got the teammates running. Kind of getting it stretched out. We should be, I don't know. Last night this was pit time, but there is 1, 2, and 3. Sweet Tarts, Nerds, and Super Patch, Sour Patch. Super Patch, Sour Patch. Damn. Michael Atkins, the number 41 All-Star. Gotcha. Got your vote. Got the 41. You got 41. Michael Atkins Jr. trying to come out on the outside, getting caught back up, and look who's pushing him. 14 of Vern Bradley. Right behind him, got the 86 of John Sanu. Three wide going through the turn. Vern going on to the outside. Nobody's following him. He's going to dive back into that outside lane. 0-2 going to come up in front of Vern, and he's going to see what he got. That was Matt Egan. Michael McCauley is leading this race. Glenn Jamieson, Burt Wilson, 1, 2, and 3. Just driving that inside line. All right, let's check on a driver we haven't heard much from tonight. Here he is right there. Let's go on board Richard Holland, the 31 machine. He's sitting back. Currently running 15th. He was a winner of our last night here in Talladega in our truck series. Let's take a ride on the 6th machine of Elsie Daly. Let's see what he's got. He's riding in right behind, I believe that's 41 of Michael Atkins Jr. Field is catching up on that 77 car of Garrett Helminger. He's going to send to the outside, let that pack go around. You're going to single file out down on the inside. Had a strong car at the beginning of the night. I'm not sure exactly. It does look like he has a little bit of damage to that right front, but not sure what's going on. And there's your race leader, Michael McCauley, the 81 machine. Goo, I got you. 41. 41. Got your vote in for Michael Atkins Jr. "27 laps down." Well, that Blimpie got a close-up view tonight. All right, let's go over your current top 10. Michael McCauley leading this race. Glenn Jamison, Burt Wilson in behind. John Sanu rounding out the top 4. Okay. And that's just going to change that all around. Burt Wilson in the fourth. John Sanu in third. Matt Egan, Wimbish, Chest, Michael Atkins Jr., Elsie Daly, and Bill English. There's your top 10. Gotcha, Tim. Thank you very much for your vote. 81 of Michael McCully, current race leader. Look at the 86. We got something developing out on the outside. You got 86 of John Sanu. That's the 02 of Matt Egan. And the 718 of Raymond Chest. Running that outside lane. Inside has been just running very, very, very fast tonight. Checking in on that 02 car. Looks like he has a little bit of damage there to that left front. And he is going to tuck himself up right in behind John Sanu. Michael McCully, 14 laps left. Led. 14 laps led. And your current race leader right there, Michael McCully, 81, with his teammates right in behind. Let's take a look inside his car and see how it feels to be leading here at Talladega. Well, that outside making up some time that time. And they're going to be able to hold on to it coming to the line. John Sanu pushing for that lead. Those teammates are tightening it back up. John Sanu's going to dive down in front. There's a new race leader. John Sanu in that 86 machine, and hold on to it. He's getting this woed down. Get it woed down. Get back up in line. Go back there and take a look at that. Got the 0-2 on the outside. John Snew going to drop down. Everybody tightened it up down on the inside. 0-2. Matt Egan. Oh, well, looks like, looks like they came up. Looks like Michael McCulley kind of lifted or came up the track a little bit. Ran out of real estate. They met in the middle. One went one way, one went the other, and they met in the middle. Never going to work out that way. That's all right, though. Good job to the 81 there for holding on and not pulling out a caution. 0-2 is going to drop down in between or behind John Sanu. Michael McCulley racing hard to the outside. Coming in behind Raymond, well, no, he's going to dive in right behind the 0-2. Beep, beep. Remember me? Raymond Cheston at 718, man, everybody left him out there. Left him out there high and dry. No help. The 0-2 and the 86 got help gotten up there, but 718 can't drop down. 81 of Michael McCulley and now his teammates closing that door. Got to give it to him, though. He's doing a hell of a job keeping up and staying on pace out there all by himself. Hal Jr., I got you, brother. Thank you very much for that vote for 14. Man, this is some exciting racing. For a second there, I thought he was going to be able to try and nudge his way up there. Looks like he's trying to yeah, no. Mike McCulley going to close that gap right off the bat. Now they're kind of trying to side draft and trying to back draft and front draft and fire draft, which, by the way, Draft was a good movie. If you haven't seen it, it's an oldie but a goodie. And that's about all I know about drafting. And that's backdraft. Look at that 718. That 718, man, I am impressed. I ain't gonna lie, I'm impressed. Able to stay out there and challenge that leader all by himself. Looks like he's gonna drop down in behind the two now. And look out. I think they've been waiting for that. Hold on, what do we got going on here? We got pits. We got the leaders pitting into pit road. Johnson, New, English. Whoa, boy. Whoa, 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 whoa. Get her slow down there, Ingrid. All right, we're getting John just waiting on his pit. That's going to leave the 56. John Wimmerson radioing in his pit, telling he's going to come down and get some go-go. And look at this to the outside all by himself. The 75 of Chuck Sweeney. Chuck Sweeney, your current points leader. And the team goes down into... There they go. Whoa him down, doggies. Whoa him down. Another fantastic, exactly, Dee Dee. Another amazing, fantastic race tonight. Chuck Sweeney calling in. He's gonna be coming on down. Ow. I don't know who that was. Oh my goodness, that was the 0-2. Let's see what happened. Coming back onto the track. Going up. Whoa. And he just lost it. Just lost it going into the inside wall. That is the 0-2 of Matt Egan. No caution. No caution. Just Rick. He's going to come back down into pit. He's probably got a quick repair. Going to get that machine fixed back up. Just Rick in the pits right now. And you see him and Holland coming back off pit road. Tell the cleanup crew to go down there and put a little bit of oil dry down there on that corner. And just like that, your race leader. Yep, that's what I got. Just like that, there's your race leader, Richard Holland. In behind him is just Rick and then Chuck Sweeting. But look at that outside team of Michael McCauley. Michael McCauley, Burt Wilson, and Glenn Jamison running that outside rail. Let's go to Blimp Racing. Too close to call. But there is your first through 14th. Inside with the number 14 machine of Vern Bradley, who was the first all-time recipient of the Cole Trickle Award last night during the Truck Series. Currently sitting in here running 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7. The driver of the day vote is not open yet. We're going to leave that for the final 20 laps. And thank you again. Big shout out. Thank you, DD. Thank you, Diana. Thank you, Cindy, for all your help. Right along here with Richard Holland. He's going to tuck in behind Michael McCauley. Meanwhile, his teammates are on the outside row. That's the 63 of Glenn Jamison. Burt Wilson and Vern Bradley is coming up behind. Boy, them motors are raring tonight. Gonna jump in right here with one of the fan favorites, obviously. From Amy Contracting, here is the number 3 car of Hal Amy, currently running 8th. All right, 9th. Back to 8th. Down to 9th. And look at this. Look at this. We have a new sort of Burt Wilson going to drop down and take that lead spot. Burt Wilson. And he's got his teammates behind him. They're going to close it up on that inside. You got Vern Bradley, Michael Atkins Jr., and John Snow to the outside. My goodness. 48 laps down. Burt Wilson sitting there, currently your current leader. Got his teammates in behind. Vern Bradley and Michael Atkins Jr. to the outside, trying to make a run for it. 2 cars going to be better than 4 cars. We're about to find out. Get back in the chopper cam. Nation up in the chopper. We have Nation up in the chopper tonight. I don't know if he's the cameraman or if he's actually flying. Good evening, Lambeau. Welcome to the championship race tonight, right here at the WFO Racing Network. There's your current top 6. View from the mothership. They're so tiny. That one is going to get registered into Vern. He's going to cut down in front of Burt Wilson. What a move! Vern Bradley going to drop right down in front of Burt Wilson there, and he's going to take over that race. Michael Atkins Jr. and John Sanu working together on that outside, and here comes somebody we have not mentioned yet tonight, Tommy Haynes. Tommy Haynes in that 17 machine. He's working together with John Wimmish in that 56 machine. They're trying to get that outside going. Little bobble right down there on that edge. Goddamn groundskeepers aren't getting those rocks off the track like they're supposed to be. Fire them, damn it. Fire them. Just watch. Okay. Vern Wilson going to put a little bit of heat on Vern. How about that? How about he's going to put that bumper right up there and tattoo nerds right over the back bumper of Vern Bradley. And rub a little bit of that paint off. Hope he's up on his farmer's insurance. Michael Atkins Jr. and John Sanu on the outside trying to do something. Burt Wilson's just looking to do anything. Going into the last turns here, and it's almost official. There it is. It is official. We are halfway through, caution free. Plus a lap. I mean, a 0.5 of a lap. This will be a good time while they're straightening out. Let's go through your top 10. Vern Bradley coming in, your current race leader. Then you got the 70 machine of Burt Wilson, Glenn Jamison in the 63, right in behind him. 81, Michael McCulley in behind him, and then you got Michael Atkins Jr. He's on the outside there in the 41 machine. Elsie Daly in the 6 machine riding up right there, and then you got John Sanu, 86. And the 17 of Tommy Haynes. 56 of John Wimbish, and the 31 of Richard Holland. And there's your top 10. What's up, Gott? How are you doing tonight? Did I miss a vote? Did I miss a vote? Diane, did you get that one? Okay. There's your race for the lead right there, Vern Bradley. They're both running almost identical. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. That's what Bert's doing right now. Trying to give Vern a little help to make a decision where he's going to go. You guys do realize I'm just making shit up as we go along, right? Tommy Haynes and Michael Atkins Jr. teaming up on that outside rail. So they going to have what it takes? Are they going to have what it takes? Garrett in that 77 car moving to the outside, letting all the leaders go by. While this is going on, let's check on that 0-2 of Matt Egan. He's in the back here. He is currently showing 1 lap down on that unfortunate incident there off of pit road. .30 laps to go at Talladega, and we are caution free. I probably shouldn't have said that, but let's make it interesting. Burt Wilson taking a look to that outside, and no, Michael Atkins Jr. is going to close that door. Say, You stay put. Look at that racing right there. Burt Wilson putting all the pressure here. Oh, losing a little bit. Oh, we've got a caution. Is the caution not coming out? Let's go ahead and take a look at that. Did all cars get off the track? Looks like as Burt came up a little bit, ran into Michael Atkins, and then it was all from there. All cars get off the track. There is no caution. There is no caution. One more time. Oh, no, 17. 17 just got caught up. Nothing Tommy Haynes, that 17 of Tommy Haynes could do. Nothing at all. Let's take a look in the inside here. Michael McCauley. Take a look in from Mike's view. Nowhere to go. Absolutely nowhere to go. All cars off the track. We did not go under caution. And that is going to ruffle a few feathers, I'm sure. That is going to ruffle a few feathers, I'm sure. Let's go back up there, race leader. Right there, Glenn Jamison and Vern Bradley. Field is completely broken up. Yes, he did. Keller, yes, absolutely. Kept it, maintained it. Michael Atkins Jr., and didn't lose too much either. He's currently showing in 6th. That's not too bad. That wasn't bad at all. We got this second patch now. They finally caught up. You got Vern Bradley out in the lead, and you got John Sanu and Richard Holland. Keep an eye on these two. Richard Holland pushing John Sanu to the front. I guess Vern's sticking it out there and letting everybody know why he should be going to the All-Star race. Well, I tell you, Richard Holland has got his bumper peppered. John Sanu is going to... Oh, no. A little bit too early. There's 3 wide going across the start-finish line. John looked like he was going to dive down for that first spot, but they shut that door and left Richard Holland onto the outside all by himself. Well, we have 24 laps to go. Time to get back in, lock it in, and move it on. Try it again. John Sanu going to dive down in behind Elsie Daly right there, back in front of Richard Holland. Glenn Jamison still all over that bumper of Vern Bradley. Burt Wilson's going to chive out to the outside. Oh, and there we go. Oh, my goodness. We have a wreck. Caution. Caution is out. Caution is out. And we have a bad one. take a ride. Let's take a ride over here on board with Burt Wilson. Burt Wilson tapping the outside of Michael Atkins Jr., ripping the whole front of that car off. Little bobble coming out, a little. It's hard to tell. Hard to tell. I'm not an official, just a broadcaster. You see what you see what I see.
Pace car's in the middle of backstretch right now.
Pace car is out. Let's take one more look at this. Oh, I sure hope Atkins is going to be all right. Looks like he's going to be doing okay. Lap 22, lap 69, lap 69. Michael Atkins bringing it in. He is completely out of power. He is going to try and coast that in. Tough race. Tough break for that 41 car. They just need lap 69.
Caught up to me before I get into UL here for pitting.
Caution, caution, caution. How many tires did it take to put him in the wall? Tries. I don't think anybody was doing it on purpose. Now, come on. What do you mean? Sooner or later, stuff like that happens. What's up, Uncle Bill? So, Bill, is it strange having an old man call you uncle? Is it a little bit creepy? We are under caution here at Talladega. Your top five, as the board sits right now, is going to be Vern Bradley in that 14 machine, John T. Wimbish in 56, Glenn Jamison in the 63, John Sanu in the 86, and Richard Holland in the 31. "21 laps of Talladega, all wound out, shootout. Is the caution going to breed caution? I don't know. We'll find out as soon as we get gridded up.
I gotta be in front of you there, Bill.
Remember when you're at the old county racetrack and they always used to come over the announce and say, hey, be sure to wave at your favorite driver as they go by. Funny's a good thing, Lambo. Funny's a good thing. Make sure you wave, fans. Or give the finger to Vern, one of the two. Pace car is off the track, and we are about to go green, green, green. And we are back underway here at Talladega. Got them all bunched back up. Should be interesting. You got the 63 right in behind Vern and Richard Holland in behind that. And look at this, the number 3 car out of nowhere, Hal Amy. Lined up right in behind Richard. John Wimbish on the outside. Elsie Daly coming in behind Hal. John Sanu coming up behind John, but John's gonna go. Sanu's gonna make it a 3 wide. Just Rick and Sanu went to the outside, way outside. Ow. Caution is out. Caution is out. Caution is out. Let's take a look here at the 52. Bill English. Thought the outside was, oh man, and Michael McCullough getting another incident. God, you gotta just, your heart goes out to him. Here it is, it looks like as if. Let's take another look at that on the chase. Oh my goodness. We are under caution number 2. Looks like as if he just comes up. I don't know. I don't know if he just didn't realize that, or he just drifted up. Not sure. The unfortunate thing is, there it is, as you see right there, Michael McCauley getting caught up in another one tonight. Again, just absolutely nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. We are under caution number 2 on lap 75 here at Talladega. Gotta add some excitement into there. I'll take the blame for this one. Look at Vern out there drafting the pace car. Pace car tonight being driven by Hal Jr. Hey, that's good. That's what I'm here for. All nations' fault. See, now if this would have been last night, Vern would have already wrecked the fucking pace car. Is he or isn't he? Of course he's not. All right, lights are out in the pace car. Let's go ahead and look at your top 5. Vern Bradley, Glenn Jamison to the outside. Richard Holland in behind Vern. Outside of him, you have his teammate, Hal Amy. Vern, Hal, Richard, Glenn, and John Wimbish in your top 5. Rounding off your top 10 is going to be Burt Wilson, Ricky Bagone, Matt Egan, and John Sanu. He got me tonight. And I was doing so good, too. So to make it interesting right here. Pace car dumping down. We're about ready to go back to action here. Look at this. Vern Bradley, Glenn Jamison, Richard Holland, Hal Amy, Burt Wilson, and John Wimbish. Waiting for those 3 words. Green, green, green. Here we go. We're back to live racing. Blamey gonna dive to the outside. Richard Holland right in behind Vern. Burt Wilson getting in behind his teammate Glenn Jamison on that outside lane. John diving in behind Richard Holland, and just behind him is going to be Rick. Johnson who coming to the outside. He's going to take that outside lane and hide it in right in behind Burt Wilson. Look at this, coming onto your outside here. You got Tommy Haynes being pushed in by Elsie Daly. Mixed in with a couple of lap cars there, the 0-2. I take that back, Matt Egan. Matt Egan getting his lap, running in 8th right now. Tommy Haynes looking like they're trying to develop that outside line. Just not enough right there. Just not enough. But look at this. Burt Wilson is going to push Glenn Jamison. Just enough to get that lap. But that bottom line is coming back. We have 10 laps to go. Let's go ahead and get your driver of the day. Driver of the day votes in, ladies and gentlemen, your driver of the day. Got you, Bill. It's going to be an all-star finish right here. I can tell already. 9 laps. Johnson, who's getting that outside lane going. Being pushed in out by Elsie Daly. Trying to get that going. The 0-2, Matt Egan. He's going to go to that outside lane, leaving the teammates in the center. We got 3 wide going into the corner. Look at this. 3 wide. John Sanu. John Sanu is going to get registered in for that lap. Got some bobbles, but we are still, now we are tightening it up. Look at this, 3 wide racing. Look at the professionalism in these guys here. I mean, I don't even know. I don't know what to count out. I'm Twitterpated. Oh no! Oh no! We got a big one. We got a caution. We got a big one. LZ Daly, and we're gonna ride a ride in front ride with him. Let's take a look at what's going on. LZ Daly right in behind John Sanu. Just gonna give him a little bit too much love. A little bit too much love is gonna bring in a big one. Big one. Let's see who else we who got tangled up in that one. Looks like the 17 of Tommy Haynes, the 02 of England, and the 3 car of Hal Amy. I'm going to get caught up in that. Just a little bit too much love. Let's take one more look at it. 3 wide going into the turn. You got LZ Daly right in behind John Sanu. Gonna give up, come up. Just a little bit too much. There we go, and then there it is. Hal Amy had nowhere to go. Caution number 3. Caution number 3 on lap 85. 85. Wow. If you were hoping for a shootout and a final finish here at Talladega tonight, baby, we're going to have it. Here it is right here, 6 laps to go. Let's not forget, go ahead and get some love in for your driver of the day. I need only driver of the day votes. Only driver of the day, people. We've only got 5 laps to go. Let's get them in. A lot of deserving people in tonight. A lot of drivers deserving that vote tonight.
Hey, John, you got a clean car now?
Yeah,
All right, Diana, I'm going to have to take your word for that. I'm missing a few. Missing 1 on each one. 4 laps to go. It's going to be a replay of last night. We're going to go back green with 3 laps. Lights on the pace car are out. We're going to run through the top 5. Vern Bradley, Glenn Jamison, Richard Holland, Burt Wilson, and John T. Wimbish. Pace car diving down off the track. We're about ready to go. Green, green, green. That is correct, Diana. It would nullify all his votes, from what I understand. Green, green, green. Here we go. Back to green racing. We got Vern Bradley, Richard Holland, Glenn Jamison, Burt Wilson, John Wimbish, Just Rick, and Michael McCulley and Chuck Sweeney starting that outside line with a 17 of Tommy Haynes coming in. We've got 2 to go. Little bobble there and there. What is going to happen? Richard Holland is going to take that outside line in front. Oh, we got it. We got another. Cars are able to get off the track. We are staying under green. Richard Holland is leading that middle lane. Chuck Sweeting and Michael McCulley. Oh, and there we go. We have the big one. We have the big one. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Your race leader. White flag is out. Glenn Jamison, John Wimbish coming to the line. Oh, no. What a finish. There is your winner, Glenn Jamison. Let's go back and take a look at what happened here right on the final lap. Got them all nice and tight. Top of the leaders all in there. Glenn Jamison is going to back down. Richard Holland's looking to that outside. Richard Holland's going to take it. Oh, and 63 just comes back right back down on Burt Wilson. You got Chuck Swinney in the outside with Michael McCauley. And the 56 of John Wimbish getting up under Vern Bradley and causing the big one. Causing the big one. I just call it as I see it. I don't know. It looks like he just gave him a little bit too much of a tap, and there it is. There it is. Take a look. Take a look at it from inside. Wimbish. And there we go. Stand by for interviews. Ought to be interesting. Here we go. Your winner, the 63, Glenn Jamison. Second place is going to be John T. The 56 of John T. Wimbish. And third place is going to be Rick Bergone. There we go. There we go. Let's see if we can get the 63 pulled up. And there he is. Right at the start finish line. Oh, I had him. Okay. All right. All right. Let's see if we can't go out here and find our winner. How about you? How about you, Glenn? You get a copy.
I got a copy here at DMS. How you doing?
I am doing fantastic, and wow, what a finish!
Wow, it is. I'm doing fantastic too, man. Not what I expected at all. Just amazing to be up here.
Hey, I saw some great teamwork tonight going on. You guys really showed some hustle out there.
Yeah, we put our run together early. We got things synced up. We were just all running really good, doing good together, planning our strategy, working together, and it was a pretty strong night for the whole team.
You want to take us through that last caution?
Man, I'll tell you what, I knew, of course, McCauley was trying to make the run on the third lane. And so we were making sure he had some room to try and get that push up there and see what we could do to fight for that last lap. And, I was just, I was going for what I could. I had Bert pushing, I was watching Vern on the inside and whatnot. I mean, I know Vern was looking for his entry into the All-Star race, and I was, being considerate of that and whatnot. Just kind of waiting to see what would play out. You kind of got to wait to that last lap and just see what plays out, sort of make your move from there. You really don't know what's going to happen. And something happened there on the inside line. I think Vern got hooked or something. And as soon as I saw that happen, my only thought was just don't get caught up in it. Do what you got to do, kind of get out of the way.
Yeah.
And so, I kind of jerked it down. I think I caught Bert by surprise. I think that kind of messed him up a little bit, but that's what you got to do. I mean, we're at that point, we're coming to the checker flag.
Yeah. I mean, you got 3 to go. You're 2 to go, actually. Yeah. You got 2 to go. You get shit and get.
Yep, pretty much.
Well, congratulations, man. It is, like I said, it was a phenomenal race all night tonight. And you can't take anything away from what you and your teammates were able to accomplish tonight. And at the end of the day, you're in the winner's circle. Congratulations.
I appreciate that, DMS. It was a fantastic race. It was fantastic out here in the field. A lot of good, tight racing, hard racing. But after what we've got 20 races in with this group, everybody here races great together. I appreciate and respect every one of them. We have some good, hard racing, and I think that's what we showed tonight, all up and down, cross teams, within the team, but even cross teams. And I think it was just a good, hard, tough race all night long.
I don't think you could ask for a better. Anybody you'd like to thank tonight?
Yep. Hope the fans liked it. Hope people watching liked it. I hope people are putting in their fan votes for Macaulay and Vern too. Hope one of those make it here in the fan vote. Got to thank Macaulay for running the show here and adminning all year and just keeping things in order. I think he does a great job. Got to thank Vern and Hal for the league. Thank you, DMS, for being up in the booth and broadcasting this, bringing it to the fans and people watching, and just makes it just a lot of fun. Got to thank Bert, Evolution Motorsports, the team, just working together. I mean, all season long. It's all season long. We work together, work out our pit strategies. I mean, we're constantly working together, and that's what worked. We all had pretty consistent finishes this year. We were finishing near the top, and it was good all around. So it was great teamwork, great team, great league, great season. And tell you what, I'm looking forward to season 12.
And we'll see you in the All-Star.
Yeah, right on. Looking forward to that too. That's going to be a lot of fun. Thanks, man.
All right, Glenn. Thank you very much. There he is. That is your winner for this evening. The 63 of Glenn Jamison. Congratulations. How about you, John Wimbish? You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, you got me. Congratulations on the P2.
Yeah, thank you. It's not quite the way we wanted to get it, but we'll take it and go on. Sometimes you're a windshield, sometimes you're the bug. I've been the bug a lot of times, but I didn't mean to take Vern out. I was committed to helping him there, but I went across his bumper in the corner there. And
you know what? It happens, John.
Rookie mistake.
It happens. It's Talladega, baby. It's Talladega with 2 to go.
Yeah, it was time to go, but I didn't mean for all that to happen. I took a lot of people out. My son's over here pointing out all the cars I wrecked.
Well, you know what? At the end of the day, P2. And I noticed was there a little bit? I happened to be inside the car and stuff. It looked like there was a little bit of contact there between you and Glenn on the coming down to the finish.
Yeah, there definitely was. I saw that he had a really good run on me, and I was like, well, I'm at least going to door him. I'm not going to let him buy me just cleanly. So I was at least going to do something. At least try to rattle him up a little bit. I wasn't going to just, left rear him and take him out. But it looked like that's what I was trying to do.
Well, it was definitely a race finish to end out the season 11. Congratulations on your P2 there, John. I know it's kind of a love-hate situation right now. You love to be in P2, you just hate the way you got there.
Yeah, I'd have liked to have been one. But if I'd have been one spot better, I'd feel better about myself. But right now, I don't feel too good.
Well, it's been a joy, and I want to reach out, just like I did last night. I want to reach out and thank you for allowing me to be in the booth and call these races out every week. It's fun watching you guys. And John, you're up there on the top of the list.
Hey, we appreciate it, and it's a joy to go back and watch. My son, he's 7 years old, so he likes to pop in and watch them every once in a while when I'm doing well, and which isn't very often, but he'll he'll pop in and watch. So we enjoy it. We appreciate what you do for us and for the league here.
Is there anybody you'd like to thank, John?
I just thank everybody here, man. Everybody at the league. It's been a lot of fun this season racing with everybody, and just got to thank everybody who puts this thing on. Appreciate you again and what you do for us and putting the league out there.
All right, brother. Well, congratulations on P2. You have Have a good night.
Thanks, too.
There he is. There he is, John Wimbish in the 56, your number 2 driver tonight. P3 coming up. How about it, Rick Bergone?
Hey, what's happening?
Did I say it right? No, I didn't.
Close enough. Close enough.
There's no R in there.
Better than Fagoon. What's happening, brother?
What's going on, man? Boy, oh boy, man, it was a tough night for you, my friend. Running in and running out.
Wasn't really tough, I don't think. I was pretty much playing the conservative game here tonight.
Yeah.
And we found myself up towards the front there one time after a pit stop and was like, oh shit, I don't want to be here. So I kind of slacked off and kind of just rode around a little bit. This car was it was almost a handful there especially when you're trying to help the guy in front of you.
Yep.
And I noticed the car was getting really, really squirrely there, tucked up right on someone's bumper, and just kind of anticipating something bad happening towards the front of the pack. Pretty much the way the practice went, but
yeah.
Yeah, the last couple laps that was pretty wild from my vantage point. I saw the right side door numbers of Bert a couple times, and I'm like, holy shit, here it is. And then I think I made a move to the left of him on the back straightaway, and I don't know if Bill English saw it or not, but I almost clobbered him, reacting to what I thought was Bert getting sideways in the middle of the straightaway. But I'm glad I didn't go down any farther than I did, because I would have completely taken Bill out then and there, and it would probably have been just him and I getting wiped out. But we managed to make it around 3 and 4, and then I think Richard made the move to the middle of the track to make the move on Vern. And of course, I mean, in Glenn's position, being where he is, his reaction is to keep the nose out in front of anything and try to stay there. And then when he went high, Richard went high with him, and then when he come back low, Bert was in the middle, and then all of a sudden, Bert went left, and I hit the brakes a little bit to check up for him, but when he went left, I ran into the right rear of him, and almost lost the car right then and there, and just managed to save it from spinning out right there in the tri-oval, and watching everybody crash in turn 2, I think it was.
Yep.
And I was like, holy shit, look at this, I'm in third. And I'm thinking, as I'm going down the back stretch, I'm like, geez, what if Wimbish gets into Glenn? I might be able to win this. And then all of a sudden, John goes hard left all the way down. I thought he was headed for pit road. I'm like, holy shit, I might win this. But at that point, I picked up a lot of damage when I clipped Bert, and I shit out another podium here at Talladega. That's 2 in a row.
Hey,
so
like I told John, it's bittersweet.
Well, the last time I was here, I tried to lead every lap and led quite a few of them. Ran up front the whole entire race. This time I tried to run in the back and managed to shit out a podium. So yeah, I'll take it any day of the week.
Well,
Finish the season
congratulations.
with a podium, and we'll go from there. I feel bad for all the people that got caught up in shit in the last lap, but hey, guess what? That happens every time we come here.
Yep, every time it's Talladega, baby.
Oh, you sit around and lollygag all race, and then all of a sudden, that one time you do that, the thing goes green the whole way, and you don't see an accident. Well, that doesn't happen very often, so I just tried to put myself in the right position, and I tried to stay off the outside lane. I wasn't real comfortable out there. I have a job with racing a single screen. I have a hard job seeing where that wall is, and there was a couple times I watched that lane get a lot of momentum all the way from the inside of the tracks where I was at, and I'm thinking, geez, man, maybe I should try it at least, but I wanted to stay away from it. But
I hear you.
But congratulations to Glenn and Wimbish on the 1-2 there, and
congratulations to you for the P3.
Well, I wasn't expecting that. I was kind of looking for like, man, maybe if we just see the checkered flag, I'd be completely happy with that. And I'll really every race I go to, I'm just looking to finish a clean race, no incidents. And I didn't quite get that tonight, but I did get third, so I'm going to take it.
All right. Anybody you'd like to thank?
And I want to thank you in the booth for doing the broadcasts. And yeah, last night was pretty entertaining. I like the finish of that one. Hopefully, I know that was probably one of the larger margins of victory we've seen at Talladega in a while, but hopefully the excitement was still there. But I want to thank all the drivers that showed up each and every week this year. We had a solid field all throughout. Usually coming to the playoffs, you see it dwindle down and numbers are low, but the same usual suspects keep showing up each and every week, so that's good.
And that is good. That is good. And hopefully we'll keep building it up.
Well, that's right. So we'll come back, figure out what night the All-Star race is in. I know I got a couple of W's this year in the Xfinity car, so we'll be back to competing that.
Well, we'll look forward to seeing you in the All-Star race next week, Rick.
Yep, sounds good. Just remember, I'll wreck my grandmother for $1 million. So here we go. Big money.
Congratulations on P3. There he is right there, the number 10, Rick Fergone.
All righty. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Next, we got our driver of the day. See if he, I don't know. Let me see the radio. How about you, Richard? You got a copy? You got DMS up here in the booth?
I got you, man.
How are you doing tonight, brother?
Pretty good. Pretty good. How about you?
Oh, man. It was exciting to watch. Not exciting to be there, but exciting to watch.
Yeah. That was exciting right up till that last lap.
Yeah. It's definitely something you have to go back and look at. But congratulations on driver of the day, and you almost pulled it off. Pulled it off.
Yeah, Chuck was in the back there at one point, and obviously I knew he was going to make a charge to the front, but my strategy was to try to be up front at the end. That way we didn't have to try to come through the field because it's so hard to do, and so we did that, and felt like we put ourselves in the position to where we needed to be, and then I think Vern got turned on the bottom, and that took us all out. So, Chuck got in it as well, but I didn't finish up in front of him enough. So, Chuck dominated this series really with this car all season. So, he's definitely worthy of it. And in a way, I'm glad that he didn't lose it by getting taken out at Talladega on the last race, because he dominated. I think he had 6 wins in this series this year and held the points for pretty much the whole season. And so, he's definitely earned it. And congratulations to him winning the championship.
And I got some inside information.
What you got?
Keep an eye out on Discord and keep an eye out for a special race next week or next year, next season.
Oh, a special race next season?
Next season.
Okay. We'll have to look out for that.
All righty. Well, congratulations on driver of the day. And we look forward to seeing you at the All-Star race next week, Richard.
Yeah, well, I'm sure we'll be there. So, but I do want to thank the fans and Amy Nation for coming out, supporting us and voting for us. And I wish we could have pulled this one off, but it is what it is, and that's Talladega, and that's how it goes. And I got to thank Tyler Wenzel for watching my races too, man. He watches a lot of these races, and I'm not sure if he watched tonight, but I know he watched last night. So appreciate it, and we'll give him hell next week, next week, and next season. We'll see what happens.
I can't wait, Richard. I cannot wait to see you next season.
Yeah, well, hopefully you'll be around broadcasting, and we'll put on a hell of a show each week.
All right, thank you very much. We're going to go ahead, and that was Richard Holland there, driver of the day. I think ninth. Came in ninth tonight with that unfortunate incident there. I'm going to bring Vern up here real quick. How about you, Vern? You got a copy?
DMS, I do.
Okay. All right.
I don't know that I've ever led the most laps at Talladega before. But I did lead the most important
Well, I'm
one.
not here to talk about you.
Oh,
I
okay.
mean, I'm not here to talk about you because, I mean, after all, you finished 12th at Talladega.
Well, yeah.
What I'm here is, do you have an announcement?
Do I? Oh, yeah. Chuck Sweeting, champion.
All right, let's get him up here.
All right, let's do it.
How about you,
Chuck
Chuck? You got a
Sweeting.
copy.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Back to back. I think I called it last night, didn't
Yep. Yep. Yes, you did. It's kind of like deja vu, right? Can we just
It is.
Can we just hit the record from last night and pretend
Yeah,
like
just
it's
pull up the little interview from last night. Save us all the breath,
Yeah,
DMS.
there you go.
Oh, Chuck once again out there doing what he had to do. But man, I'll tell you, with the field numbers we had, Chuck, there had to been a couple moments in that race you might have been sweating a little bit.
I was doing math the whole last quarter of the race. I'm like, well, I know how many I got to finish ahead of this guy and how many ahead of this guy, or within positions, not ahead of him. But and then I ended up on my side on the last lap, and I didn't know where either one of them were, so I just lipped it around and managed to get it.
Yeah, it's never a good feeling when you end up wrecked like that. But you, that cushion you had coming in, how important was that?
That was everything, especially when the finale's at a track like this, because everybody had pretty clean cars at that last run there, and you know, there was still most of the field. There's still 16, 17 cars running at the end, so it didn't it didn't allow for me to have a bad finish. I couldn't finish last, or I would have lost it, I think.
What did you end up coming in? 13th.
Yeah, 13th, and I only had 13 uh, points on Richard, and if he'd have won the race, we'd have probably been tied. And I don't know how that would have been decided, but he didn't.
I think you would have got it because we would have did it off wins.
10-4. But yeah, he got in that wreck too and ended up ninth. So, and then I think Glenn was next. He was another 5 back of him, so he probably gained quite a bit tonight.
Yeah, he went 5 back from you tonight after winning.
Wow.
So he was definitely able to cut into how much he was behind from the beginning there. Holland might have dropped back a little bit. I think he might have lost the point on you and fell back to 9 behind.
Well, he finished ninth. I finished 13th, so he gained a little bit. So, actually, if you look at the total for the season, whenever it gets updated, it'll look like it was really close, and it was close all season. Me and Richard and them guys battled all season long, swapping wins and good finishes, and it was just so much fun all season. So I had such a blast.
That's what good competition's all about, Chuck.
Yeah,
Amen.
and it's fun too. Nobody's immature, and nobody's you know raging on the radio or anything. So a lot of respect in this league.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, looking at the past, you went back to back now in the Truck Series. The past 2 seasons, winning the championship. Is that correct?
Yeah, I think so.
And now sweeping this season. So now you're the Truck and Xfinity reigning champion, Chuck.
Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, gonna have to give me a weight penalty next season or something. I don't want to win again. Everybody hate me. No, I'm having fun.
I actually have something to solve that, Chuck. I think I'll race next season.
Oh, there you go. I'll put a target on the back of my car for you.
I don't think he does need a weight penalty, though. I mean, the competition here just gets so much faster and faster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every
it
week
is.
it's getting faster and better and closer, and every single week it's getting better.
Yeah, it is. It's an awesome group of guys. So, yeah, no, I had to work for it. It wasn't easy.
You guys definitely put on a heck of a race to watch, too. It makes it fun. It really does. I mean, watching you go out and battle, Chuck. We've seen you battle with Benjamin Lacey, obviously Richard Holland. So tell us about some of your most memorable battles this season.
Oh man, we had. I can't remember specifically any particular track. I remember getting frustrated during the season about how good Ben Lacey was in the trucks, and they're not my favorite vehicle to drive, but I'm not terrible in them. But man, he made me feel terrible in them. And then there were some races. I think one of the best battles I had was at Milwaukee. I think in this car, the Xfinity car. Me and Richard were side by side for like 5 laps at one point near the end, and just an incredible battle. Never touched, gave each other room, raced each other with respect as always, and just had a lot of fun. I think he came out on top in that deal though.
Yeah, Ben definitely made it tough to win in the trucks, and man, when Wade Houston showed up, you better plan on running behind him.
Yeah, exactly.
Those
Yeah,
guys, they could get on a different level. It was crazy, so I can definitely understand that.
yeah,
But now
absolutely.
you got All-Star race coming up next week. So two-time back-to-back champion, Truck Series Xfinity, All-Star race next week, and I'd say you got to be feeling a little bit comfortable with that, Chuck.
Well, I love running that car. I haven't tested yet. I was talking to Macaulay a little while ago, and he said it's a handful, which it sounds exciting to me. So I might put a few laps in between now and then. But that's going to be a fun race because there's no points on the line. Everybody's in a car they're not used to running, and has got a lot of horsepower on a big track, big wide track. It should be exciting for the fans to watch. Should be exciting for the drivers. We're gonna have a lot of fun there.
Hmm. Well, speaking of All Star, it's officially been announced. Congratulations, Mr. Vern Bradley.
I made it.
You
Hey,
made it.
congrats.
I got to thank Amy Nation, Diana, everyone that voted in there. They know who they are. Diana, Denise. I can just keep going. Probably Cindy. There's a whole bunch of them on there, Hal.
There's a few.
They got it done for Hal last night, and they got it done for me tonight. And I didn't want to use it. I honestly didn't. I raced my butt off, and I tried to get the win tonight, so I didn't have to use that fan vote, and it could have went to someone else.
Well, either way, you're in. But let's not take the spotlight and put it on you, okay?
All right.
Congratulations, Chuck. Sweeping the season back to back. Interviews night after night, man. Thank God this season is over and we can move on and start looking to season 12.
Yeah, we'll get a little rest and then go at it again. We'll have a lot of fun. Good entertainment for the fans to watch. I appreciate it, guys. I really do. Thanks to Michael, everybody, Hal, Amy Contracting, all the support. It means a lot, and you guys have put together the best league that I've run on in my 10 years on iRacing, and that's saying something because I've run in some good ones, but none that I've enjoyed as much as this one. So it's a lot of fun, and I really appreciate it.
Well,
Well,
we
it's
appreciate the heck out of those comments.
and it's drivers like you that's going to make this league even better.
That's right.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Well, congratulations. Is there anything else?
We'll see you guys next week at Michigan.
Yeah,
right.
baby. All-Star weekend. Or
Gen
All-Star week.
4. Gen 4.
Congratulations. Well, there he is.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Your champion, Chuck Sweetie. Season 11 Xfinity race champion. Also, Twisted Truck Series. The
Twisted Tuesday.
Twisted Tuesday Truck Series champion.
Amy contracted.
Amy Contracting. WFO Racing Network. Co-sponsored by the aliens.
DMS. We got a whole list of people there, DMS.
Well, you guys are in treat tonight because we have both owners of the league in here tonight, and I am going to back out and just allow them. I'll be back to close the show, but I'm going to allow them to thank you guys for being here for the season. And many, many more to go. Vern, take it away.
All right. I can't believe we've ended 11 seasons tonight. I really can't. And we definitely, I know from my part, wouldn't be able to do it without the people that are here in the league, the drivers first and foremost. I think the drivers are why I do it, and I'm pretty sure it's why Hal does it as well. But we'll let him talk too. So, but the drivers is what it's all about first and foremost. Can't thank Michael McCauley enough for everything he has stepped up and done since he took over the admin controls at WFO. He's done a phenomenal job. He really has, and he works. He puts the time in. So we can't thank Michael McCauley enough for that. You, DMS, for stepping into the booth this season, allowing me to get back into a truck and a car and have fun on the track. And that means so much. We'll work out a good schedule next season for both of us. But it's hard to believe it's been 11. It really doesn't seem like it's been that many. And here's to 11 more, honestly. Thank all the fans, the YouTube channel, how much it's grown since the beginning. And looking back to even when we started the WFO Racing Network on YouTube. And to see the growth that channel's had and what it's been able to do and all the different things that we've tried with it and the people that we've added. And it's people are everything. A league is only as good as the people that are in it, DMS. And I feel like WFO is probably the best.
And I second that. Hal?
Well, you can't second it because I have to second it, so you have to third it.
Okay, I'll third it.
I just want, like Vern said, 11 seasons. We went together and did this thing, and then our drivers, Macaulay, all the people, the fans, you, DMS, for helping us out. And then, Nation's done a lot for us in 11 seasons, except for the aliens. He does more for them, but I just want to thank everybody involved. It's been a wonderful, wonderful ride, and I just want a lot more seasons to come, like Vern said.
And there we go. There we go. And I have to step on top there and third all of that. God bless each and every one of you for coming out tonight. Thank you so much for being here week in and week out, staying through the interviews. All we got, I can promise you this. Next season, we are going to bring the fire. Vern, we're going to bring the fire.
Oh, yeah. I'm telling you, season 12 is going to be the best ever.
We'll be burning down the house.
We will. And we've got plenty. We've got 11 seasons of experience to build from now. So
and maybe we'll give away that computer next year.
We might.
Right.
We might hit the numbers and do that. That would be
season.
awesome, DMS.
Yes, sir. We'll get there.
Not next year. That'll happen this year. It'll happen in 2023.
2023. Next season. I know I keep saying next year, but next season.
We try to run 2 seasons a year, and we've stayed with that since the beginning.
There we go.
WFO.
Oh, most of all, first we got to thank Tim McBrayer.
Oh, absolutely. Without Tim McBrayer, we'd never known each other.
That's right. And that's
WFO would have never
two
happened.
together.
WFO would have never happened because I had never had you talking me into going out and doing this.
That's right.
Are we turning into a soap opera now?
Well, it's kind of
the days of our lives, or
I'm not going to say it's Hal's fault because it was actually Tim McBrayer's fault. So if there was fault to be had, but Tim McBrayer, God rest his soul, there's so much that guy meant, not just to me and Hal personally, but to WFO, and he was the reason.
There we go. Cue the violin.
Yeah, get me all chalked up over that one, teary-eyed.
All right, well, guys, there's the ending music. God bless. Thank you so much for joining us. That's going to do it for 11 seasons of WFO Racing Network, brought to you by Amy Contracting, co-sponsored Smalley, very Smalley, KDMS Radio. We'll see you next week during the All-Star, and I can't wait for season 12.
Are you ready now? Turn it up. Are you ready for this? Oh, I can see my name under big lights. It sure looks good to me. I'm coming